What animal did you get?
I got a raccoon. Raccoons stay up all night, so I did coffee with cream cheese buttercream. So, like, coffee might help them stay up.
The raccoon eyes, I get them.
And then for my twist, I made a peanut butter shortbread.
I tell you, Piper, I feel like you are very aptly named because your piping is extraordinary.
It looks like raccoon fur.
And you gave your raccoon cereal.
Cute.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna taste it.
I'm getting a lot of coffee. And it's really sweet, but I like a lot of sugar in my coffee.
The crust is a little soft, but the flavors are incredible.
Okay.
Your peanut butter cookie tail is delicious. There's a lot of peanut butter in there. It's really good. A+.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Nice
Piper.
job.
Bye.
What animal did you get?
I got frog. I made lemon and peach marshmallow cream. So for the trees, I did chocolate rice cereal treats and frosting.
Well, Brooklyn, I think you did a mighty fine job. These are the cutest.
You have great frog shapes. I can tell that your macaron batter was just the right consistency, and you paid attention. You did. I love it. They got nice feet. Looks like they puffed up really good.
And I like your habitat. It looks like frogs in the wild.
All right, let's dig in.
Miss Brooklyn, these are stunningly delicious macarons. The sign of a good macaron for me is when that shell kind of cracks and the center is still nice and soft. I can taste the lemon.
Okay.
I'm not getting much peach. It's just really sweet.
The macaron is great, but I kind of want to talk about these trees because they're so soft and marshmallowy in the middle. Just the right amount of chocolate in here. Great job.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye. Good job, Brooklyn. You didn't need the peach.
Didn't need the peach. Jack and Carly.
Yes.
I got the Poodle, and I did a white cake with caramel and candied bacon filling with maple buttercream.
I got Doctor, so I did a chocolate cake with a vanilla buttercream and a bacon jam.
I would absolutely know this was a Dr. Poodle. I think the fur is really poodly, like really floofy. I think my favorite part might be the bacon that Dr. Bobby is eating.
Yep.
If doctors eat bacon, I can eat bacon. It's really good.
The badge with his picture. So cute.
I think Dr. Bobby needs to change whatever he's using to dye his hair because it's leaking down the back of his shirt.
Yep.
And it's a bad look. All right, Jack, we'll start with the dog.
That's an awesome slice of cake.
I could feel the bacon as I was cutting through it. I was like, oh yeah.
Jack, I want breakfast. Tons of maple flavor. I get tons of salty bacon.
Your cake is light, it's moist, it's fluffy, it's airy. This is a really quality cake.
Thank you.
We're moving on. Carly.
Ooh.
God, it smells good. Wait, was there cake in here or is it just bacon? Because I'll take just bacon. Carly,
Yeah.
this cake is moist and chocolatey and oh so bacony, and I love it.
Thank you.
It is really good.
It is like the perfect chocolate cake because I love cake with texture.
Yeah.
And why not make the texture bacon?
Yeah.
And you candied it. Your buttercream is a little sweet,
Yeah.
but overall, both of your cakes, fantastic.
Thank you. We got a Cocker Spaniel. And a pilot. A pilot, yeah.
I would not let a Cocker Spaniel fly me anywhere.
You'll get there fast.
I got the dog head. I made a vanilla cake with a maple buttercream and a bacon pastry cream.
I did a red velvet cake with a raspberry pastry cream filling, and I put bacon chunks in between the layers.
I feel very safe flying on this airline because our Cocker Spaniel definitely has his license right there.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I have a flying license.
Barb! It is so well iced The ears are the right scale. I like that you did like the anime treatment on the eyes. All right, let's taste it. Ella.
Are you feeling the
This is a beautiful sponge. It is moist. Your pastry cream is smooth and creamy and lovely. I got the maple. I could use a little more.
I love all the salty chunks of bacon you got in your center. It's really, really good. You get a bit of bacon in every bite.
All right, let's slice into a pilot.
There's bacon. Oreo red velvet cake is one of my favorite cakes. And I think you've done a really great job with your red velvet cake. It's moist. There's a right amount of cocoa in there. I get big pieces of bacon.
This is a delicious red velvet cake.
Thank you.
Tons of bacon. There's one thing that I'm torn on, and that's the raspberry. It's so good. I want a little more.
Thank you.
Ooh, there's some more bacon.
Thank you.
I could roll on bacon.
Thank you.
Good job.
I got sea turtle. So I made for you guys a cardamom cupcake with mango jam and some vanilla buttercream on top. It is supposed to be like waves crashing right on the beach. For the turtle, I used some fondant, just put in some mold, and I used some edible markers and just went over the grooves. And I have little eyes.
You could have made all kinds of different kinds of turtles. That is 100% a sea turtle. The color of the water is really nice. The coconut palm is really cute. That was a nice touch.
Hi, Mama.
Wait, this is Piper's cake? Just kidding. What kind of Smurf are you?
Sporty Smurf.
Bright orange hair, bright blue eyes, freckles. Like, obviously this is Piper, right?
And I like how you incorporated your sports. And I really, really like your mushroom in front.
Thank you.
So cute.
Your sharks maybe look like they got attacked by more sharks.
Maybe.
Or it's just a messy cookie dipped in sprinkles.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, Piper.
Oh, Piper's hair. Ooh.
That is the wildest looking piece of cake I've ever seen.
So it is a vanilla cake with lavender simple syrup, a matcha chantilly cream, a Smurf berry coulis, which is blackberry and raspberry. Yeah, that's it.
Using the correct amount of matcha in a dessert is a really tricky thing. Using lavender in a dessert, also really tricky. You have balanced both of these flavors really well.
Those are my favorite flavors.
How old are you?
12.
My favorite flavor when I was 12 was chicken and nuggets. Smurf berries are great, nice and fruity.
I like the way you thought about this because where do Smurfs live? In the forest, right?
Yeah.
So the flavors of this is very earthy, very foresty.
I didn't think about it being a forest.
Well,
type
look
flavor.
how the universe works. It worked out perfectly for this challenge.
I got a mouse.
And what is your mouse eating?
Cheese.
Oh, lots of it.
Why is my cheese in the dirt?
Okay, so mice eat a lot of trash in the dirt.
Yeah.
So if they saw a cheese in the dirt, I bet they eat it.
Your logic is ironclad.
How did you decorate?
I covered my cake in fondant, and then I used a fondant ball tool to poke some dents as the holes, and then I airbrushed it.
Ariel, this is really cool. I think you've done a great job here. Not necessarily understanding the dirt, but the way that you constructed your cheese, I am definitely fooled.
Thank you.
It's adorable. It's really cute. I think the fact that it's sitting in the dirt, I mean, it made us all giggle. You could have gone a little deeper with your tool.
Okay.
Not on all of them, but just on some of them. And what's inside?
Inside is a yellow cake with a basil diplomat cream and an orange cream cheese frosting,
Why'd you use basil?
because it was my twist.
Smart. Okay, I am gonna cut the cheese.
Brace yourselves. Ooh.
Basil.
Oh.
I think you got a great amount of basil in there. This is a delicious sponge. It's really moist and really soft. I really like this cake. I'm obsessed with the dirt. I don't know if I'd want to mix this with these flavors. Here, let's try it. I might make it a little. No, it's awesome. Delicious. Nice job.
The cream cheese frosting is so delicious. Choosing cream cheese for your cheese imposter was genius. You've done a great job, Ariel. I get basil, I get a little orange, and your sponge is incredible. I am happy.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
See you, Ariel. It was good with the dirt.
Really? Let's see. That's still great.
It's still good.
I got a cat, and in front of you, you have a salmon fillet.
Of course.
Micah, how did you decorate your salmon fillet?
It's fondant, and I pressed a wood grain silicone mat into it, and I did an airbrush. So I did white, pink, orange, and then brown.
Nice. So this is,
It's supposed to be tartar sauce.
love it. This looks like salmon. And using the wood grain is so smart.
Thank you.
The striations of the muscle in the salmon, it's exactly what it looks like. And I like how it's like a little darker up here and a little lighter down here.
Yeah.
Your airbrushing is great.
And let's talk about the shape of your salmon fillet. This is a center cut. This is what I usually ask for when I go to the supermarket. I think you've done a wonderful job.
Thank you.
All I'm missing is a little lemon and miso glaze.
Oh, a little miso glaze.
So what did you make for us?
You have a triple chocolate brownie. There's a cinnamon buttercream, and then there is a cinnamon whipped cream tartar sauce. Ceylon cinnamon.
Ceylon cinnamon.
The Ceylon cinnamon was my twist.
Here we go. Oof.
I got the Ceylon cinnamon.
Yes.
Micah, this brownie, it's so fudgy and it's baked perfectly. And your Ceylon cinnamon whipped cream is really nice as well. Job well done.
Thank you.
Good gravy, that's a good brownie. Jeez, it is so fudgy and moist and rich. Your tartar sauce with it is perfect. This was really smart.
Thank you.
Because I think in here, it's a little too subtle. But this one, you can kind of choose your own adventure. You know, you get a lot of it. You really taste the cinnamon, and it really comes through. Are there chocolate chips in here too?
Yes, semi-sweet and milk chocolate chips in it.
I am so impressed with you. This
Thank
is
you.
really good job. Wow.
Wow. Bye, Micah.
Bye.
I learned how to airbrush when I was like 30.
You learned today and nailed it.
So my bottom tier is like green ombre, and then tree branches, and my popcorn's like leaves. And then I have coating chocolate, leaves, and flowers. My top tier is made to look like bark. I have mud cake to look like moss. And then I have fondant monkey and bananas. My monkey is a fat monkey that can't climb trees, so he's just sitting eating a banana on the tree.
I like a chunky monkey.
Yeah.
I love that there's some humor here. It's not just a monkey. It's a monkey with some personality, you know? Kind of like me. 3D figures are really difficult, and you have done an exceptional job.
Thank you.
And then your cake is clean and straight and level. It's got a ton of color on there. It's really good work.
Thank you.
This is wonderful. I love the ombre effect with the green and how you made the bark of a tree. It has so much texture. You made tree leaves out of popcorn. This is so beautiful.
Thank you.
Now, Piper, I must say, I want a little bit more things going on in the back. The back is pretty bare, but overall, spectacular.
Thank you.
Let's eat.
So I made a chocolate cake with a chocolate hazelnut whipped cream filling, crushed up hazelnuts, and waffle cones inside. And instead of making a rice cereal treat with cereal, I used popcorn.
Never underestimate the power of whipped cream in cake. It's so good, so light. And whipped cream is a great vehicle for really getting across that hazelnut flavor. And it really comes through. But I don't get the ice cream cone.
Okay.
They're not like weird, unpleasant, chewy bits in there. They're just kind of gone.
Okay.
Piper, that chocolate cake is amazing.
Thank you.
This is so moist and chocolatey. You have just the right amount of cocoa in there. It's a perfect chocolate cake.
Thank you.
Your popcorn, it's just too wet.
Okay.
So I think it's just a little bit too much of the goo, but the goo is delicious.
Thank you.
Nice job, Piper.
Thank you.
Thank you, Piper.
Thank you.
Piper,
Bye.
thanks so much.
Wow, it's a great chocolate cake.
Heavy, you know? I like that.
Yeah.
I got the African Safari Enclosure. When I think of savannah, I think of like just open, like grass, and I bet there's really good sunrises and sunsets there. So how I did my icing, it's like the savannah down at the bottom. There's some yellow, and there's fondant animals, chocolate trees, and then it kind of ombres all the way up to the dark sky, where the mini cocoa marshmallows look like the stars.
How did you treat the popcorn twist?
I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a shooting star. It's like chewy caramel popcorn.
All these colors just remind me so much of just like a fun spin on a safari. And your fondant animals match it, because they're also fun and whimsical. And the way you use the popcorn is so cool. Making them a part of like the constellations and like comets and stars. It's absolutely brilliant, Micah.
Thank you.
The way he did the grass, that same color buttercream is behind it, but then it ombres up into the yellow. It really looks like you're seeing across this vast plain.
Thank you.
But I want a little water on here somewhere.
Okay.
Because I think when you have this many animals, the only time you see them all together is at the watering hole.
Yes.
Okay, I hate to ask you, but can you cut into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Try to cut right here. So it is a red velvet cake. The outside is American buttercream, but the filling is a cream cheese buttercream with crushed up chocolate sandwich cookies in it.
Do you make red velvet cakes all the time, yeah?
No, this is my first time using this recipe.
First time?
Yes.
$25,000 is on the line, and you try a recipe you have never made before.
Yes.
All right, let's taste it.
It's amazing! It's wonderful, Micah!
Thank you.
This is so moist and delicious, and I have never in my 36 years of life had chocolate sandwich cookies crushed up in the middle of a red velvet cake. That is so delicious.
Putting these sandwich cookies in there really elevates the experience. It gives you texture, but the flavor, it gives you just that little hint of cookies and cream and just makes it that much more interesting.
Thank you.
Some people might look at the inside of your cake and be like, I think it needs a little more frosting. But then your cake is beautiful. It doesn't need a whole lot of frosting.
Yeah.
This is really good.
The popcorn is a little soggy.
Yeah, it's a little soggy, but the flavor is great. I like the caramel.